multinational corporation which founded in 1886. In early stage, they created a line sterile surgical dressings, and that time they developed and manufactured sterile surgical supplies, household products, and medical guides. After that, in 1894, the company had started our first baby, Johnson baby talcum as a first baby product. After that, company had three main basic business sector. First one is pharmaceuticals, medical device, and the consumer healthcare. And the headquarters of Johnson Johnson is in New Brunswick, New Jersey. And the head of Johnson Johnson is Alex Gorksey. And also company had 93.8 billion sales in the calendar year of 2021. And also company had ranked 37 in the 500 Fortune list. After that, the Tylon crisis, which was held in 1982. In 1982, the Johnson and Johnson Tylon medication commanded 30% of the over-the-counter analgesic market and representing something the 15% of the company's profit. At that time, a series of seven people resulting in which the potassium cyanide was laced in Tylon medication capsule. After that, it was revealed that all the victims had taken recently taken Tylon medication. Tests were carried out, and soon it was revealed that the capsule had cyanide less. After that incident, the Johnson Johnson was issued a nationwide recall of 31 million, uh, 31 million bottles, and also a retail value of 100 billion. So this was about the talent crisis, and I would like to call Lapsi for further comment.
So I'll take further about the crisis management by the Johnson and Johnson. So it all took over when the James Book, the director of Johnson and Johnson company, got a call from the media regarding the happening in the Chicago. So he first formed a seven-member strategy team where they took three steps where first they first wanted to protect the people of the Chicago and also to retain the customer value. So for that, the company first alerted the consumers for the happening and also recalled all the bottles of the Tylenol capsules. So second, how he saved the product. So to save the product, he firstly stopped the production and then stopped the marketing and advertisement team for the further consumption or to yeah, so to resolve the crisis, the first week of the crisis, Johnson and Johnson established a hotline or the helpline number for the advertisement companies or also the consumers for like advising or alerting them for not consuming the bottles. So further will be taken by I.
Thank you, Absi. So now I will tell you about the 5 clues learned from the Tylenol case. Number 1, act quickly, honestly, and decisively. So as it became clear that Tylenol was the reason of 7 deaths, the company quickly pulled Tylenol off the shelves. This was done not only in the US but the worldwide. This cost company around 100 million US dollar loss. And number 2, assume responsibility. Although the Tylenol crisis was not caused by the negligence by J&J side, then also they took the full responsibility and they apologized to the users. This further built the trust of the company on the users. Number 3, make business-centric decisions with a focus on the victims. J&J didn't take damage control approach, but focused on the victims and the people. They took some strong steps. They relaunched that product with a tamper safe seal. This built the trust of the people which was being built in the responsibility process. Number 4, value-based brands have an advantage. A senior manager of the company said that company's value clearly puts customers' well-being over profits and market share. And in the crisis, J&J have an opportunity to live up to their values. And number 4, never underestimate the high cost of low trust. When the things got bad for the Johnson and Johnson, if not taken such drastic measures, the company would have lost customers' trust. And if we compare the loss of $100 million to people losing more lives, J&J's approach makes sense both from a personal and business perspective. And now I will tell you about the conclusion part. Johnson & Johnson used both public and paid media to advertise and communicate their strategy to the people. They used media as a national alert to issue their information. Number 3, they didn't take risk to public safety. They immediately took the responsibility and pulled Tylenol off the shelves, although it resulted them a loss. But if we compare it to the sympathy strategy was a key function of the Tylenol. Thank you. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience. Have a nice day.
Even though there were only 4 members in the team, you guys have done a commendable job. It was a nice.
भाई की बात